All right, welcome back to Diddly Squat Gaming. Today we are trying something completely different. We are here in Palworld. So this is going to be basically a walkthrough, or not really even a walkthrough. It's just a let's play, to be honest. I think maybe a half an hour in this game. I just kind of got things rolling. Tried to figure certain things out, and yeah, so we're gonna learn everything as we go, and we're gonna actually I just always went straight. I never went back, and for some reason I rotated the camera and decided let's try going this way. This may be a horrible idea, but honestly I was thinking this would be a cool place to build an actual fort. It doesn't look like there are no characters back here. So there's no logs, there's no lumber, there's no stone, there's nothing like that. There's whatever this thing is. So yeah, let's look at what that is. Option screen. Huh. Journals? Oh, there we go. Found a strange device on the shore. It appears to be some kind of electrical contraption. It is odd design. Looks like no modern technology I've ever seen. The device is capable of recording images, displaying information about what is shown in them. I have decided to take photographs of the island using this device and use them along with this journal to document what I find. Okay, well, there you go. We found a piece of a journal. I didn't even know there was journals in this game, so that tells you how much I've played it. Let's just, I don't know. I kind of want to just come this way and see what we find in these ruins. Okay, so we got a little bit. I mean, there's some characters down there, some pals. I won't say what they look like, but you know what, screw it. I'm going to say what they look like because, I mean, honestly, they do remind me a lot of a likeness of a Pokemon. Everyone's kind of, in agreement with that. And hopefully they didn't screw up too bad and make it to the point where copyright rules and things of that nature are going to ruin this game. I would think that they may have to redesign the characters, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, Pokemon are developed after real life characters, or real life things, I should say, or animals or creatures and whatnot. So I mean, it's all kind of an artist rendition. So anyways, cool. Look at that. We just found a lot of gold. This is kind of nice coming this way. I wonder if you can climb down. Sure. I guess that counts as climbing down. Can we climb up it? Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Oh, I thought that looked like a doorway from above. So anyways, I don't even know where I am right now. Technically what you're supposed to be doing is building a base. Which, you don't do that in Pokemon, so good luck trying to get that copyrighted. Oh, I don't want to fall. It looks like it's a ways down there. Where's the map? So plateau, I mean, that plateau beginnings is where you're supposed to go. None of these characters are horrible. There's something up there that looks important. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. It doesn't look like it's gonna be great building. You can get pieces of wood. There's stone. There's things of that nature. Oh crap. I lost all my endurance. So yeah, if you're in the middle of a climb and your endurance runs out, yeah, you fall. So It's got a lot of cool little features like that. Where, oh, we just made that up. We just made it up there. All right, we got a long ways to get back. So, anyways, but there, yeah, there's a lot of features like the climbing and your stamina failing, and once you go red, or once I should say once I go completely out and it's red, I can't use that whatever that stamina draining. Oh, look at that, we got another chest over here. Until it fills up all the way. So if you're, say you're, using the axe. Pal spears. Ooh, a mega spear. Don't even know what that is. That's how little I've played. But yeah, so what was I saying? Your stamina, yeah. So say you're swinging an axe and you swing and swing and swing, and then you go red. You can't swing the axe again until your bar is completely refilled. And now I would be able to swing. So I mean, it's one of those things where it's pretty cool like that. Oh, now I've got fast travel to this point. That's nice. So like things like this you can pick up. It's pretty much a survival game in the beginning. These are all not usable items, so that's cool. There is a piece of wood. He just talks about some stuff. Been a while since someone who didn't stink of pals washed up here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm horrible at reading out loud. I'm surprised I did so good on the first one. The island is a living hell. The people I came here aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate every one of them. You be careful out there. Here, take some basic supplies. You'll need to toughen up if you want to survive out here. Boom! So there, that pretty much tells you it's a survival game. Oh, yeah. Anyways. So this is kind of your first area. And you can kind of pick. When I was playing the first time, I picked this area to start building my basin. There's a lot of things to pick up here. So these berries, for instance, these are pretty cool because you eat them. I got another pal sphere. That's amazing. I didn't get any of these the first time. Did I pick? I think I'm on normal setting. The first time I did normal setting, and it seemed like it was harder than this, but anyway, so let me get back to this before I start backtracking and talking about other things. But the berries you pick up, they have a set amount of time that you can use them. At least that's what I think that countdown clock is. So if I want to eat them, I can just go ahead and hit Y, and then I can pick, because you can feed your pals, and you have to feed your pals to keep them alive. So, yeah, it's one of those things. It's pretty demanding. Well, let's go ahead. Do I want to build down here? There's a good supply of wood. Let's see if I can jump across here real quick. Yeah, there is a good amount of wood over here. And whatever this thing is. Just an object. You got a good sized cliff there. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll build down here this time. I was building up there for some reason. A lot of pals running around, which for the most part, these ones in the beginning don't seem to bug you unless you bug them. So if you were to go up to them and punch them like that, they'd come after you. Now the mammorests, however you pronounce that, they are aggressive, but I don't believe they are aggressive unless you're aggressive to them, kind of thing. But yeah, look at that palladium. Oh yeah, we already leveled up to the level 3. When did we level up to level 2? I didn't even notice. So yeah, we could run around down here for forever picking up things. So this is a giant ore block, which you need a stone axe to chip away at. And then let's see what else is down here. A bunch of rock, which you can pick away at and pick up more stone. You get more stone easier that way, I guess is the best way to describe it. But anyways, let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna opt to build up one level higher. Yeah. Come on, get up there. I like this area up here. It's nice, it's wooded. There's plenty enough supplies to pick up. It's not very flat though now, is it? That area is flat. You know what? I think I might do that. I might build in this area, and we're gonna attack some of the trees, get rid of them, and anyway, so let's start actually doing what we're supposed to do. You need to build a primitive workbench. So we will just build that. I always do that. I always want to hit A. It's X. So you place your blueprint, and then you go up to it and you hold down X, and it builds. Pretty simple. It's all based on time. And then from here, we can pick things like the stone axe. So we can pick that. Now you can build 5 of them, but it's not really necessary. So I'm gonna do 2 of them. And then you go ahead and start your production. And again, you go up to your bench, you hold down X, and then you build. And when it's done, you can pick it up, you can build another one. So basically your queue is that line, and you have to pick it up after you build it. I've done that so many times where I build something and then I forget. And I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna, build it and then forget about it. Most games, obviously, once you build it, it goes in your inventory, but you actually have to set it up. So, all right, so that is taken care of. Now we can go to the little tutorial up in the upper right hand corner is saying that we go there to our menu. Go all the way to options and survival guide. Now this will basically walk you through everything you need to know. I'm not going to go through everything right now. Where is actually one thing I wanted to check was the weapons. Change weapon is why. Okay. That was driving me nuts. I swear I hit every button I could and I could not get it to change the weapon. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, amazing, right? You read the directions if you don't know how to do something, and you learn how to do it. All right, so next things next. Open up the technology screen from the menu and unlock a PAL sphere. So we head over to technology, and there's your PAL sphere. Now we have 13 points. You can actually see that from down here. This is how many points you could get to basically select and unlock things that you can do in the game, or items you can build, things of that nature. Ancient technologies, it's kind of the same thing, although it doesn't show anything yet, so I'm sure that probably has something to do with these guys here. Those are probably going to be high-end items that are going to take forever to unlock. So we've basically, our first row of technology, or our level 1 technologies are all unlocked, so that's nice. But we can go ahead and pick the PAL sphere. We'll go ahead and unlock it using our points, and it used 1 point. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Nothing too hard to learn there. You have your PAL box here. we're actually gonna go ahead and unlock that as well. And you know what? I'm gonna unlock all this stuff. The repair bench, the wooden crate. So the chest is where you can put extra things. So say you're once you obviously collect too much wood, like this, you will become overburdened, and you can see down there in the just under my stamina bar where the weight is adding up, and I'm at 203. I'm gonna call them pounds. Why not? Out of 300. So you want to build a wood crate or wooden chest. Sorry. You build the wooden chest. I'm gonna build it here. No, you know what? I'm gonna. I don't know where I want to build stuff. I'm not sure if you can move stuff after you build it without destroying it. So, there I go again, hitting A or hitting A. Yeah, A. Sorry, I'm playing on an Xbox controller, which I'm not used to doing. So, but we can just hold down our button, and it will take 10 seconds to build this chest or crate. And a really cool thing that I've noticed is if you're playing on say multiplayer, you can actually go into the security settings and activate the lock and then put in a password and then the password set. And from what I know is you cannot access this unless you know the password. Maybe I can. I'm assuming if I would say I was, you know, if I was not the creator of it or the person who, whatchamacallit. I think that's how that works. I could be completely wrong with that. But that would be really cool because then you could have your base and you don't have to worry about people raiding it. Now, I don't know what happens if you destroy the box or something along those lines, but, you know, that's another story. So, let's see here. Let's go in to our menu, and we need more stone. So, we can't craft a pal spear yet. And I'm not going to attack any of these guys until I'm ready to do so. Let's switch to our pickaxe. We're just gonna slap the crap out of this, and we'll rest up. We got 11 stone and 1 aldium, which is really close to palladium. I might actually have to look that up to see if they're spelled the same. I don't think they are. I think they yeah. I'm guessing they're slightly different. But you can get stone, palladium, and then you get ore from stone. Obviously, the larger ore rock we saw. Oh, we're actually almost encumbered. So let's go ahead and go back. But the larger ore stone that we saw obviously gives you ore and gives you more ore. Probably does give you other things as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and build this. I'm gonna max this out because, well, frankly, you need a lot of these balls, or spheres, I should call them. Now, this is where the game really starts looking like Pokemon. And unfortunately, yeah, I feel like they should have done something different. Maybe not use spheres. Maybe, I mean, even cubes, right? But even cubes would be, you know, kind of obvious that it's a ripoff of Pokemon. So, but basically, what I want to do is go after one of these lamb balls. And you can sneak up behind them. You can, I mean, they're not aggressive to you at all. There's nothing wrong with them until you slap them. Now they're mad. Now he's going to come after me. And his buddy, who I think is his significant other, is going to come after me too. So I don't think I got to worry about things like here where they're that far away. But when they're in the vicinity of an attack, they definitely do attack you, and they can basically gang up on you. So, so the whole idea is you can see their bar going down as I hit them. You want to get that pretty low, but you don't want to, quote unquote, knock them out. I was wondering why I couldn't move. But then once you get them low, you can, ooh. I don't want to use that yet. There we go. I want to go to Pal Sphere. So this one that I haven't hit is at a 15% catch. This one that I have is at 93. So you throw your ball at them, or your sphere, and then ta-da! I caught one. That is our first PAL catch of the game. Ooh, I'm actually hurting right now. Boom, and we'll get that one as well. So let me go ahead and go in and eat so that we don't look like we don't look like we're, you know, dying. As you can see, the sun is already going down, so these days do not last very long at all. So here we can go to, I guess, our build menu, because we haven't built one yet. But we'll go to the PAL box. Oops. Wait, what? Build menu. Go up. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Go figure. Do I have wood in here? I don't. Alright, well, you know what that means? We need to chop down some trees. And yeah, you get wood and fiber from trees. It's pretty common of a survival game. Especially if you played, you know, any of them. I think honestly every single one does that. So now we can build our box. And then where is it? It's a pretty big. This is weird because it has to be in blue, right? And from what I can tell, it can't have any other things around it. I'm gonna stick it. It's kind of in the ground there. You know what? Let's put it right there. It's actually slightly sunk below the ground, but whatever. This game is obviously early access, so it's full of little glitches like this. But I think we'll be okay. I'm not even going to get into the base leveling because I don't know. I haven't learned that part of it. But we are cold. So what we can do is we can take, say, this guy here because he's a level 3. We can put him at our base. And now when we want to build stuff like, say, yes, I did unlock the fire. So if I want to build this fire, I can go ahead and just, we'll place the fire. Where do I want to place the fire? Let's place the fire right here. Yeah. Oops. There I go again. Hit the wrong button. But he should. Oh, he's sleeping. Normally they would come running over here and build it. But apparently everyone fell asleep. So anyways, now that we have a fire, we can stay warm and you get rid of the cold. And I'm assuming that there is a nerf with the cold. Slows you down. But yeah, now we can technically cook once. I think you have to learn. Like, I have raw steaks. I don't understand why I can't throw a raw steak on the fire. But apparently they've set it up so that yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna do the max. I'm actually going to, let's just drop that down to 5 and show you that you can basically the same way as crafting is you just sit here and fry up some baked berries. And anyways, your pals will, you can set this queue and then your pals will do it while you're running around collecting firewood or whatever you happen to be doing. So, yeah, so hopefully, there we go. And then you have to acquire them. I always forget that. Even with that, you have to acquire. So let's see here. We just leveled up. Let's look at our... Okay, so when you level up, wait, where was it? Open your inventory with that and strengthen your stats. Oh, there it is. Okay, so all the way over here, we have 3 stats. And actually, I guess we could have just hit the right stick. And so we can be like, okay, we want 1 to health. Let's do 1 to work speed and 1 to... Yeah, 1 to health. Health is pretty good, and the nice thing is you're not locked in. Like if I want to go, oh, let's go 2 to attack, or let's be really fast at working, right? You can just kind of change it. And if you, I mean, honestly, you could come through here and you could pull all your stats out, throw them all into work speed if you have a long laundry list of things you want to do fairly fast. But anyways, let's go ahead and yeah, let's just leave it in health, and then we'll be okay. I don't know why that has that selected. I must have hit it. But as you can see here, you have a queue of all your different axes and hammers that I've built beforehand. You'll have your accessories that you can add. There's probably a, yeah, there's a feed bag that you probably have to craft. There's the glider, the shield, the body, and the head. So there's armor things, and I'm sure they'll probably add more to it as they go. But yeah, let's go ahead. Now we can't build a bed yet, even though technically I could unlock one. Let's grab some more trees. And this is the fun part. Even though you're chopping down wood, you still get cold. That's an undersight, I think. Or an oversight, I guess. I mean, I get that you're away from the fire, but you'd be sweating your butt off doing this, so. Then, let's see here. Alright, as the sun comes up, we don't have to sleep yet. I'm not sure what sleep does. I'm sure it probably helps your health, among other things. But like, you can actually start building a base now. So you have the wooden foundations, the walls, windows, triangular pieces, which I found have to go on. I'm not really sure how those work, because they seem to only attach to the foundation. Or maybe you do a floor above, which becomes a roof. And then you have your slanted roof, and then you have your wooden stairs, and you have your door. So again, I'm sure that will change in the future. Let's go ahead and do a repair bench, because we will need that. And I did not really pick a great spot. This area is not very flat, so I probably picked a horrible spot to build. So as you can see, our buddy, who's now awake, is building this for us, so we don't even have to do it. And I'm assuming that, yeah, if I help him, it speeds things up. So, but there you go. So then I can start to repair things. I can stick that in there, and then I can hit. Now this is weird because now you're hitting the menu button on the controller, but it will it just kind of disappears and then it's done. But I think that may be glitched, just because of what button you have to pick, and then also with the fact that there's nothing. It just disappears, and then all of a sudden it's fixed. So, you know, that's the way that goes. So let's see here. I'm still trying to figure out. Obviously, this guy is not part of our fort or our base. This guy is. So you do learn. And the cool thing is your pals level up with you as well. In fact, this is kind of your radius, I guess, for your building. I feel like, yeah. I feel like maybe I should have built up here anyways. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Maybe that's where I should have put some whatchamacallit into. But anyways, so there's not... Actually, there are hardly any characters up there. That's why I kind of want to build down lower. But I guess I should have probably... I probably should have... Nope, wrong axe. I don't know if it matters. Like if it's... The pickaxe is more durable against picking rock versus the stone axe, which is for chopping trees. Not really sure if there's a difference. But let's try to get 5 land balls. And that's the other thing too, is that the names are very close to Pokemon names. Just not necessarily the names themselves, just the way that they name them. You know, that's exactly what that would be almost called in Pokemon. And I'm not a huge... I never really played Pokemon all that much. So I'm not really sure on the naming and all that stuff. So now that I've damaged him, we can capture him. And I can take this guy out. I can capture him. So the more damage you give an enemy or a pal, the easier they will be to catch. It's that simple. But if you go too low, you... I don't want to say you kill them, because I don't know if you're killing them or if you're just quote unquote knocking them out. I'm actually pretty impressed that I did all those without killing a single one of them. So, just real quick before I end this episode, take a chicken for example, or a chickpea. If I'm damaging it too much, that's what happens, and boy, do their bodies roll. So let's hide the evidence, because we don't know. I honestly don't know if that chicken is just knocked out. Those eyes in animation and anime and those types of things, those eyes tell me that it's knocked out, and we'll push the body down there so nobody can see it. Wasn't us. Never mind. Wasn't me. Are you mad at me? Oh, you are mad at me. You know what? This one we're gonna keep. And yeah, we're going to throw this on YouTube. We're gonna see what you guys think of it. Let me know if you want to see more of this game, if you've seen too much of this game, if you just don't care about this game, whatever. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you guys want me to keep playing it, I will. I'll keep playing it. And ooh, look at us. We'll end this episode on a nice little chest there. But yeah, there's a couple things in there. I have no clue what those were about. So anyways, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if this is the first time you're seeing me play, welcome to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed it. And please subscribe. And give me that thumbs up if you liked it. Give me that thumbs down if you hated it. You know, this is how I decide whether or not I use videos or play video games on my channel. So if you guys don't want to see it, I won't play it. If you guys want to see it, I'll try to play it. I'm not. This is a little just a little outside my realm of games I play, but it's not as bad as say Fortnite. Anyways, we will see you in the hopefully in the next episode. Bye for now.